everyone, it's me Artemis. Welcome to a new lesson of English. Today we are gonna read chapter 10, Three Sacks of Rice. Three Sacks of Rice is a thought-provoking story of three brothers. All three of them were honest, kind and hardworking. They were fond of their mother, a widow who worked hard to bring up the three of them. What is a sack? A sack is a large bag made of a strong material such as plastic, jute or paper used for storing and carrying goods. You may have read many stories about three brothers. Usually two of them, the elder ones, are strong, clever but unkind. They laugh at the youngest one because he is too simple and soft-hearted. Clever means one who is quick at learning and understanding. Honest is truthful or trustworthy. Soft-hearted means kind or having sympathy for others. Fond of is having a liking for someone or something. Widow is a woman whose husband has died. Priest is someone who performs religious rituals and rites for a temple, church or other religious organizations. The elder one ran a shop, the middle one was a priest and the youngest one had just finished his education. He had started taking up odd jobs to earn some money and to learn a trade. All three of them were fond of their mother. She had worked hard to bring up the three of them after the sudden death of their father. Elder is older and sudden means quick. Odd jobs means small jobs that have to be done in someone's home, such as cleaning, gardening, repairing things for people. Trade means the buying or selling of goods or services between people or countries, or a particular type of business. One day, their father's friend visited the mother. He said, "Sister, you know that I have a very prosperous business, but now I'm getting old and my only daughter is of a marriageable age. I'm looking for a son-in-law who would be a good husband to my daughter and who would also handle my business well. I like all your sons. If you permit, I shall marry my daughter to one of them, but before that I have a plan." One day, the three sons' father's friend visited them as he was on the lookout for a son-in-law. He wanted someone who would not only be a good husband to his daughter, but also handle his business well. He discussed the plan with her and she agreed quite readily. He liked all the three brothers but wanted to choose the best for his daughter. Business is any activity or enterprise entered into for profit, or the activity of buying and selling goods and services, or the work that you do to earn money. Prosperous is successful usually by earning a lot of money or financially successful. Son-in-law is daughter's husband. Permit is allow. Plan is a proposal to achieve something. Readily is easily or without difficulty or quickly or immediately. The next day, the friend went to each of the three brothers one by one. He gave them each a sack of rice and said, "My dear boy, I am going away for a few months for some necessary work. Please look after this sack of rice till I come back." As a part of the plan, the friend went to each of the three brothers and gave them a sack of rice to be looked after till he returned a few months later. Necessary is needed in order to achieve a particular result. The friend went away. Many months passed, but he did not return. It was nearly a year before he came back. He visited the eldest brother first. The eldest brother welcomed him and gave him a small purse full of money. "Uncle, you had left a sack of rice with me. After a few months, I was worried that it may get spoilt. Therefore, I sold the rice to my customers." Here's the money I got. Please accept it. Thank you, my boy. You are such an honest person. Nearly after an year, he came back and visited each one of them to collect a sack of rice. Eldest is oldest. Spoilt means not in an edible or usable condition or unfit for eating. Customer is a person who purchases a commodity or service or a person who buys goods or services from a shop or business. Then the friend went to see the middle brother who was a priest. The priest greeted him with joy and affection. He said, "Uncle, remember you had left a sack of rice with me an year ago?" Joy is something causing delight. Affection is love. I had kept it for many months, but then I was worried that it may get spoilt. I distributed the rice among the poor in your name. They all blessed you for satisfying their hunger. However, I did that without your permission and I am willing to pay you back for the rice. Hunger is lack of food. Permission is consent. Satisfy is meet the expectations, needs, or desires of someone. Willing is ready, eager, or prepared to do something. The middle brother distributed the rice among the poor as he was worried that it may get spoilt and as uncle had not yet returned. No, my boy, you acted wisely and kindly. The blessings that I got from the poor people are enough for me. Please don't even think about the money anymore. Uncle did not take any money from the middle brother as he thought that the middle brother had done a very good deed. Wise is sensible person with knowledge, experience and sound judgment. Kind is gentle. When the friend went to visit the youngest son, he too welcomed him with love and respect, but he said that he had a confession to make. Respect is regard for others, and confession is the act of admitting that you have done something wrong. The sack of rice was lying with me for a long time, but then I had an idea. I often go to a neighboring farm to help with the work. I borrowed an unused plot of land from the farmer. Neighboring is situated nearby. Borrowed is take and use something belonging to someone else with the intention of returning it. Unused is not being or never having been used. I exchanged the sack of rice for paddy and sowed the paddy in the plot. Fortunately, the crop grew well and yielded 25 sacks of rice. Sowed is to put seeds in or on the ground so that plants will grow. Paddy is a field used for growing rice. Yield is produce or provide a natural, agricultural or industrial product. Fortunately is luckily. Plot is a small piece of land that has been marked or measured for a particular purpose. Share means a part or portion of a larger amount which is divided among a number of people. Labor is work, especially hard physical work. The youngest son borrowed an unused plot of land from a farmer, exchanged the sack of rice for paddy and sowed the paddy in the plot. The crop yielded 25 sacks of rice. He sold 20 sacks of rice and retained 5 of them. In this way, the youngest son made profit, gave money to uncle and kept some part for himself. A wide smile spread on the friend's face. He had found his future son-in-law. The uncle learnt that all the 3 brothers had used the bag of rice to the best of their abilities, but he found the youngest to be the wisest and foresighted. Thus his mission of searching a son-in-law was fulfilled. This would be it for today, dear children. Goodbye. Stay home, stay healthy.